Alright anime fans, buckle the hell up. Today we will dive into the power system of Saint Seiya. Before Nen, before Chakra, before Devil Fruits, there was Cosmo. A power born from the Big Bang itself, something that lets mere humans punch through mountains, dimensions, even time itself. But what is Cosmo? Why does Saint shout about burning it before every major fight? And how does this universe let bronze-clad warriors stand against literal gods? Today we're breaking down the mystical, mythological, and surprisingly spiritual power system that fuels Saint Seiya. From the Big Bang to the Eighth Sense, this is everything you need to know about Cosmo. This series has one of the most unique and insane power systems in anime history. It's called Cosmo, and it's not just your standard energy blast bullshit like in other shonen. This is the power of gods, the very essence of the universe, and the key to turning a mere mortal into an unstoppable force capable of shattering planets with a punch. If you thought other anime had crazy power scaling, Saint Seiya laughs in their faces. This is a world where fists break the speed of light, warriors burn their souls like nuclear bombs, and gods themselves tremble at the sheer force of human will. So let's break this shit down, what Cosmo is, how it works, and how it turns teenage warriors into living myths. At its core, Cosmo is the inner energy that exists in all living things. Sounds simple, right? Now Cosmo isn't just life force, it's the power of the Big Bang itself. It's the fundamental energy of the universe, meaning if you can control it, you can do literally godlike shit. The more you burn your Cosmo, the stronger you become. There's no limit except your own will. Every warrior in Saint Seiya, whether it's the Saints of Athena, the Spectres of Hades, or the Asgardian God Warriors, all tap into Cosmo to push their bodies beyond human limits. But the real kicker? They do this by literally setting their souls on fire. Every fighter starts as a normal human, until they awaken their Cosmo. This happens when they undergo extreme training, pushing their bodies to the limit. They experience a moment of absolute desperation or enlightenment. They get their asses kicked so hard that their soul just says, "Forget it, I refuse to die." Now Cosmo is not passive. You have to burn it like fuel. The hotter you burn it, the stronger and faster you become. The most powerful saints can literally turn their bodies into small-scale nuclear reactors of pure cosmic power. The absolute craziest part of Cosmo is that it has no defined limit. If you push it far enough, you can shatter the laws of physics. The saints don't just fight, they fucking rewrite reality by willing themselves to be stronger. That's why even bronze saints like Seiya can punch faster than light after getting strong enough. Now, not all saints are created equal. There are three main tiers of Cosmo users, and each one is more ridiculous than the last. First are the bronze saints. Bronze saints are the lowest ranked warriors of Athena. Most of them start off weaker than a regular human with a gun until they start burning their Cosmo. At first, their punches just create shockwaves, but after a few fights, they start moving at supersonic speeds. After unlocking their true Cosmo, they break the sound barrier with a casual jab. Seiya and the gang are the ultimate anomalies because they keep evolving mid-fight, surpassing limits that should be impossible. Seiya starts as a normal street brawler, but within a few battles, he's smashing giant boulders with his fists. And by the end of the series, he's punching gods into submission at speeds beyond human comprehension. Second are the Silver Saints. These guys are already moving at Mach speeds from the start. Unlike Bronze Saints, who need to work their asses off, Silver Saints have already mastered their Cosmo to some degree. They control elements like ice, wind, and energy beams with ease. Their Cosmo is strong enough to casually destroy landscapes. They can move at nearly light speed without breaking a sweat. But even these badasses get their shit wrecked by the top-tier warriors of the series. Lastly, we have Gold Saints. Gold Saints are on a completely different level. These guys don't fight in normal ways anymore. They manipulate reality itself with their Cosmo. They move faster than the speed of light casually. Some even warp space-time. Their Cosmo grants them divine-level abilities, from mind control to atomic destruction. Their techniques are so powerful that most fights are won before they even start. Aiolos can fire arrows that can pierce through entire dimensions. Sheikah, the so-called man closest to God, can erase someone's five senses just by looking at them. At this point, these guys are basically demigods. There's also a power called sense, which can vary between saints. Most saints unlock the seventh sense, which is what lets them fight at light speed and beyond. But some insane warriors go even further. Seventh sense is the key to reaching Gold Saint level power. It breaks the speed of light barrier, allowing saints to attack faster than the human brain can process. It also grants absolute mastery over their own Cosmo, meaning their willpower alone defines their strength. Now, some saints unlock the eighth sense, which makes them literally immortal. With 8th sense, they can walk through the underworld without dying, something even gods struggle to do. Finally, there's God Cosmo, the highest form of Cosmo, allowing mortals to challenge literal gods. Seiya and his crew unlock this during the final battles, giving them divine power. At this level, reality bends to your will and your attacks destroy entire celestial bodies. There's no hard cap to Cosmo. The more you push yourself beyond your limits, the stronger you become. In battles, you're not just throwing hands, you're punching through the cosmos itself. Unlike other series where power-ups feel forced, Cosmo is all about burning your soul harder and harder until you ascend. In the end, Saint Seiya isn't just about fights. It's about reaching for the impossible, defying fate, and proving that a human's willpower can surpass even the gods. And that's what makes Cosmo one of the most badass power systems in anime history. That's it for today. Share your thoughts in the comments. Please like and subscribe for more anime content. And I'll catch you in the next one, my golden saints. Fight for Athena.